In this session, we shall see the structural residential of sucrose, which has a molecular formula of C12H22 compared with glucose and fructose, which is C6H12O6. So in the last class, we have seen maltose, lactose, and fructose and the structure. And also I have told you about the furanose and pyranose form. So in this, we will have the establishment of the structure for sucrose. Sucrose is a polymer. Let me share the screen and get it there. So here it is. It's a common sugar and it is a disaccharide, a molecule composed of two monosaccharides of glucose and fructose. Okay, disaccharides. I think we know we can call this as maltose also, but it will have different configuration. Sucrose is produced naturally in plants, and from this, the table sugar is defined. The sugar which we take is actually sucrose. There is a molecular formula of C12H22O11. C12H22O11. Sucrose has been extracted, and usually from sugarcane or sugar beet. And the sugar mills are those that crush the cane and produce the raw sugar, which is shipped to other factories for refining into pure sucrose. So sugar beet factories are located in temperate climates where the beet is grown. So it is an industrial extraction method. Not many details are available, but the sugar syrup, which we often use in almost all the tonics and other medicines, is then prepared from the sucrose only. It's concentrated by boiling under a vacuum and crystallize the final purification process to produce crystals of pure sucrose that are clear, odorless, and sweet. Okay. So here is our aim here is to establish the structure of sucrose. So how is it established? I think we are having a recording session, all right? Here. Just a minute. Okay, that's it is being recorded. So here are a few techniques that I'm going to discuss on how it is done. Yeah, I'll import a picture. That suggests the molecular formula. Here it is. Sucrose is the most common sugar, the most common source of sugarcane and sugar beets. See here, the molecular formula is established by several methods. One method is you use in your organic lab, that is the RAST method of molecular weight distribution. So the most easiest way is RAST molecular weight determination, by which you can determine this one. Nowadays, we determine this molecular weight by using mass spectrometry. Mass spectrometry. You will be reading about this in your future classes, but the analysis of any compound that is given is usually done by mass spectroscopy, which gives clear picture of the molecule and some fragments. Okay, so that is first done. If some unknown thing is given, its molecular weight is first determined by this one. And also there is one technique called as the elemental analyzer, which is about the cost of 30 to 45, 40 lakhs. It gives you the percentage of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and many other things. So this is the first reaction. The molecular formula is found to be C12H22. The second one is on hydrolysis with acids or enzymes. Hydrolysis with acids, that is this is in the lab, and this is inside the body. Sucrose gives equal parts of glucose and fructose, which thus constitute the monosaccharide units. So here it is, H plus is what we put for this, or either H plus or enzyme. So you get C6H12O6. This is your second reaction. Okay. In the third part of that is in the third reaction, we have some other biological reactions. That is some other reactions in the lab. That is connected with phenylhydrazine. I think we have seen this phenylhydrazine. Can you remember this? Phenylhydrazine is C6H5 NH2. So it usually reacts with glucose, forming osazone. Okay, it's a very important reaction and not be forgotten. So that means sucrose neither reacts with phenylhydrazine or reduces Feeling solution. Solution indicating that the carbonyl group in both monosaccharides is involved in linkage. Very important point. Very important point. How do you get this osazone? If you have C double bond O and H, it is reduced by Feeling solution. It is reduced by Feeling solution or Barfett's reagent or Borch's reagent. There are so many reagents which reduce C double. So if you have free CO group, it can be converted into a reduced sugar. Okay, reducing sugar, it can be converted into CHOH or like aldonic acid or ascorbic. Many acids you have seen. But there is no free C double bond O group there. And the C double bond group free illa. Adanale, adu reducing kuda kediyade, osazone kuda form avudhu. It doesn't react with it. That means this C double bond O which we are discussing is linked by means of O to some other carbon atom. So this I have been telling that it is linked by means of CO linkage. Like that, the chain goes on. Okay, so the glucose is being this particular sucrose is having glucose, which is having a CHO group, plus fructose, which is having a keto group. In the aldehyde group, it is the keto group. But remember, these are not free. Not free. Okay, which means they are linked. How they are linked? 1,5 link, 1,6 links, 2,4 link. We have already seen how the linkage is in the previous classes. So that means, if the third reaction that you are going to write is sucrose neither reacts with phenylhydrazine nor reduces Feeling solution, indicating that the carbonyl group in both monosaccharides is involved in the linkage. It is not free. Linkage வந்திருக்கு அப்படின்னா அந்த C double bond இன்னொரு ஆட்டமுக்கு அப்படியே லிங்க் ஆயிருக்கு அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். இது ஃப்ரீ இருந்தால் தான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஆல்டிஹைடிக் ரியாக்ஷன் இல்லைன்னா கீட்டோனிக் ரியாக்ஷன். Okay, so the next part it is discussed that it is linked by means of the glucose is linked via its C1. Okay, you can see this. It's linked by means of C1 to the C2 of fructose. So it is not 1,5 or 1,6 or 2,4. It is 1,2 linkage. It is 1,2 linkage. Sucrose is hydrolyzed by maltase. Maltase is an enzyme. The point kuda ninga exam la eludana. Enzyme found in body. Found in body. And but not by emulsin, thus indicating the alpha D glucose chain. So this point, it tells you about the specificity. Specificity means, maltase will reduce only the, that is, alpha D glucose means it will be reduced only by maltase. It is not reduced by emulsin. So you can see that emulsin is also another enzyme. Emulsin is also another enzyme, but it is not reduced by emulsin, but it is reduced by maltose. So it indicates the presence of D-glucose in it. Okay, this one is your fourth reaction. I'll give all this fourth reaction in my uploading video in between below the YouTube. You can take it as the notes. Okay, so sucrose is also hydrolyzed by enzyme TACA invertase. Invertase thus indicates the beta D fructose, pyrranose in the glucose. So this is D-glucose and this is D-fructose. So what we have established, we are establishing that there is a D-glucose plus D-fructose. இதில் எது இல்லை, எல் குளுக்கோஸ் கிடையாது பிளஸ் எல் ஃப்ரக்டோஸ் கிடையாது. இது ரெண்டுமே இதில் இல்லை. Right? So this is, so far we have established the linkage, its molecular weight and its composition. So in the next part, I am just showing you how the reaction is. The identities of this product demonstrate that glucose portion is a pyranose. Pyranose, pyranose, two forms I have shown. So pyranose means, it is from the pyran, which is a 5-membered ring. Pyran, 6-membered ring, sorry. Furanose under the 4-membered ring. So here, pyranoside means, it is a linkage connected with pyran. 1,5 linkage is that the fructose portion is a furanoside. So what I have established, this is for glucose and furanose is for fructose. Pyranoside, glucose. Furanoside, fructose. This is a point you have to remember. Okay. So sucrose is given here. Remember, we have written this in actually C double bond OH. C double bond, C double bond OH, that is free glucose. Okay. Free glucose illa appdi appdin solradhu enna irukna, இந்த O போயிடுச்சு, இப்படி இந்த O வந்து இப்படி போய் லிங்க் ஆகும். Okay. This is carbon atom 1 and this is carbon atom 1, this is carbon atom 2. 2 க்கு லிங்க் ஆகுது அப்படி. பாத்தீங்களா? So this is the linkage. Glucose, fructose. Linked by the first carbon atom with the second carbon atom by means of a glycosidic linkage. இந்த லிங்கேஜ்க்கு பேருக்கு நாங்க என்ன சொல்லிருக்கோம்? Glycosidic linkage. I already told you how it is glycosidic linkage. Now it is treated with a dimethyl sulfate in the presence of a base, so that it forms a octa O-methyl sucrose. Octa na 8 irukku. Inge irukku 1 2 3 4. Okay. 1 2 3 4. Inge or 4 5 6 7. No, inge or no. Inge or no, actually. CS3 or no, hold. So it is 8. So that is also a free OH. So this 8 octamethyl silicate suggests that there are 8 OH free. இது எங்கே நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல என்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல நீங்க எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் குளுக்கோஸ்ல மீథைல் அசிட்டேட் வரும்போது பென்டா மீథைல் அசிட்டேட் வரும். உங்களுக்கு பென்டா அசிட்டேட் டெரிவேட்டிவ் வரும். பென்டா அசிட்டேட் டெரிவேட்டிவ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா 5 OH ஃப்ரீ இருக்கு அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணோம் இல்லையா? 5 OH இருக்கு, ஒரு C double bond O இருக்கு அப்படின்னு நாங்க எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணோம் பிகினிங்ல. ஓகே, ஃபார் குளுக்கோஸ். இப்போ இங்க என்ன சொல்றோம்? 8 hydroxyl groups are free, the rest are involved in the linkages அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். Okay, now this octamethyl sucrase is treated with dilute HCl, which is termed as hydrolysis, and it gives 2 3 4 6 tetramethyl glucose. 8ல 4 போயிடுது, 8 minus 4. 4 எதுக்கு போயிடுது? ஃப்ரக்டோஸ்க்கு போயிடுது. 4 குளுக்கோஸ்க்கு போயிடுது. 4. Okay, so it is splitting up to give you the 1 2 3 4, 5. 1,5 linkage. இங்க எப்படி இருக்கு? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. So this one is 2 is linked with 5. It is 2, 5 linkage. Okay. So 2, 5 linkage, 1, 5 linkage is internal. That is, we also call it as the intra. Intra அப்படின்னு நாங்க சொல்லுவோம். Okay. So that means the identity of this demonstrate that the linkage is by means of this. Okay. In the 1, 5 பார்த்தோம்ல இங்க வருது. இந்த 2, 5 பார்த்தோம்ல இது வந்து இங்க. Okay. So you have to check there is some mistake there. இது வந்து 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 இன்னொன்று வரணும் இங்கே 6 கார்பன் ஆட்டம் வரணும். C6 வரணும். Okay, some mistakes is there. So all OCS3 are there. 1 OCS3, 2 OCS3, 3 OCS3, 4 OCS3. Right? 4 OCS3 நால தான் நாங்கள் வந்து டெட்ரான்னு சொல்றோம். ஸோ இன்னொன்று லாஸ்ட் வந்து மிஸ் ஆயிட்டு இங்கே தான் வரணும் ஒரு லாஸ்ட்ல இங்கே வந்திருக்கு இல்லையா 6 அந்த மாதிரி இங்கே ஒன்று வரணும். Okay, it is missing in this diagram. But when you write, you have to write everything that is being taught there. Then only you will be able to understand the reaction pattern. Okay. So in the next part of the reaction, we can confirm. That is, we can. So this is a confirmation of the sucrose. The sucrose has been. So again, there is a mistake here. It is confirmation. It is conformation. Structure of sucrose has been confirmed by several physical and chemical evidences. Okay. So determination of stereochemistry of D-glucoside and D-fructoside linkage is complicated by the fact that both linkages are hydrolyzed at the same time. So எது முதல்ல ஹைட்ரோலைஸ் ஆகுதுன்னு தெரியுது. பட் நீங்க போடும்போது ஒரு 6 மெம்பர் ரிங் ஒரு 5 மெம்பர் ரிங் போட்டுருங்க. ஓகே, 6 மெம்பர் ரிங் அண்ட் 5 மெம்பர் ரிங். அப்புறம் நீங்க என்ன மென்ஷன் பண்ணோம்? கிளைகோசிடிக் லிங்கேஜ் மென்ஷன் பண்ணோம். கிளைகோசிடிக் லிங்கேஜ் மென்ஷன். இது வந்து 1,5 லிங்கேஜ், இது வந்து 2,5 linkage அப்படின்னு நீங்க மென்ஷன் பண்ணணும். Okay, so you can see the number of carbon atoms. However, the X-ray analysis of sucrose, sodium bromide dihydrate confirm the stereochemical configuration found chemically and also the 5-member ring of the fructose. Okay, finally, it has been proved by the X-ray structural analysis. And let us see what the next slide says. Here they are using the periodic acid method. Periodic oxidation confirms the structure of sucrose by the following reaction. When sucrose is treated with 3 moles of periodic acid and 1 mole of formic acid, okay, periodic acid is HiO4 and then formic acid is HCOOH. 1 mole of tetraaldehydes are formed. The latter compound on oxidation with bromine water followed by acidic hydrolysis gives a mixture of glyoxylate, glyceric and hydroxypyrrolic acid. And this is also a very important reaction. And let me illustrate that reaction here. In the next slide. Okay, just take up the next slide. So you must know why periodic acid is added. It's a strong supplier of oxygen. It's not very well, so you can see. All right. What has happened here finally? So it is the glucose unit and it is linked by glycosidic linkage to fructose unit. glucose unit, fructose unit. Okay, so here you can start numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like this. This is the glycosidic linkage. The over, yeah, the over. Then you'll have CHOS, 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 everything. Okay, so here it is linked by means of a glycosidic linkage. Right, just a minute. The glycosidic linkage comes here. And then it is linked to a pyranose form. No, sorry, furanose form. This is the glucose, this is the fructose. Okay, so here you are adding the periodic acid. So what has happened? 1 CHO, 2 CHO, 3 CHO, and 4 CHO have been formed. Tetra aldehyde group has been formed. As I mentioned, when sucrose is treated with 3 moles of periodic acid, 1 mole of formic acid, and 1 mole of tetraaldehyde is formed. Tetraaldehyde plus formic acid. Tetraaldehyde is one product, formic acid is the second product. Now it is further oxidized by means of the bromine water. So bromine water is a mild oxidizing agent, and it gives glyoxylic acid plus glyceric acid plus hydroxypyruvic acid. Hydroxypyruvic acid is a keto acid. Here you can see the C double bond O group plus one COOH group. It's a very important reaction, and it establishes the number of carbon atoms there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is, here you have 2 moles. Here you have 2 moles. Means 2 into 1, 2, 3. 2 into 3, 6. This is 2. 2 plus 6 plus 1, 2, 3. 11. 11 carbon atoms are there. So one more carbon atom is needed. Why? Where has it gone? Glucose formula C6H12O6. Fructose formula C6H12, C6H12O6. Right? This is glucose. This is fructose. C6 I think or no? 12 or no? 12 you should get. But how many you are getting? 11 you are getting. Where has one other gone? Another carbon atom is this one, 12th one. Okay, so 12 carbon atoms you are getting, and you are establishing the number of carbon atoms in the entire reactivity. So to sum up, it is suggested that the structure of glucose, the structure of sucrose is first established by means of the molecular weight determination. Here you see this molecular weight C12H22O11, and then we have seen that it contains a glucose and fructose unit by means of some important enzymes such as maltase. And we also saw that there is no aldehyde group, that means it is not a reducing sugar. And then in the next sequence of the reaction, we have treated with dimethyl sulfate and formed octamethyl sucrose, which suggests the presence of the 8 free hydroxyl groups, and that also indicates that the other oxygen atoms are linked together by means of a 1,5 internal and 1,2 intra. 1,5 interlinkage is here. Intralinkage 1,5. உள்ளுக்குள்ள நடக்குது என்னது intra. Okay. இங்க இருந்து இங்க இந்த மாலிகுலுக்கு இந்த மாலிகுல் லிங்க் ஆகுது இன்டர் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Okay. So inter என்பது pyranose plus furanose. ரெண்டுக்கு நடுவில் ஆக்சிஜன் லிங்க் ஆகுது. இன்ட்ரா வரும்போது பைரானஸ் உள்ளுக்குள்ள நடக்கும் இல்லையா, அது வந்து that is what you are. Okay, now the confirmation of sucrose is done by the several techniques, and one of the technique is confirmation by X-ray. And then we have the last reaction in which we use the pyruvic that gives rise to formic acid plus glyceric acid plus hydroxypyruvic acid. Formic acid, important content to establish. Formic acid, glyoxylic acid. 3 is glyceric acid. 4th one is hydroxypyruvic acid. Hydroxypyruvic acid. It suggests the presence of the number of carbon atoms. So you have established the number of carbon atoms. You have established the number of hydroxy groups, 8 free hydroxy groups. You have established that linkages 1,5 and 1,2 internal linkages, and you have said that it doesn't contain free hydroxyl group because it doesn't reduce Feeling solution, Borses reagents, Barclay reagents, silver nitrate. Nothing is reduced. Therefore, it is not a reducing sugar. Okay. So there are several methods of preparation, and these are the 4 important reactions. And we end up with this. And if you have any doubt, please let me know what can be done, what is your doubts, and the rest of the in the form of the notes, and I'll give below the YouTube uploading. You can just take it down. Okay. So also remember to write phenylhydrazine along with Feeling solution. Phenylhydrazine and Feeling solution, that suggests that there is no free hydroxyl group. That is a free aldehydic group. That is a free reducing sugar. And sucrose is hydrolyzed by maltase, not by emulsin, thus indicates alpha D-glucosinate. Sucrose is also hydrolyzed by enzyme invertase, thus indicates the beta D-fructose. Third one is pyranoside 1,5 linkage, and the fraction portion has 2,5 linkage in the pyranose. And the 4th one is establishment by means of the X-ray analysis. And the last one is a reaction with establishment with pyridate, hydroxypyridate acid, that is a pyridate oxidation, to give you 4 different types of acids, and this suggests the presence of the presence of number of carbon atoms there. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the group.